Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com, MikeColleen.com, your dating and relationship coach and energy healer, NLP trainer, master hypnotherapist, etc., etc. So, this video is going to be it's going to be a little different, in fact, probably a lot different. It's going to be about past lives, okay? And I'm going to share with you my own experience, all right? Or inexperience, one specific thing, okay? And how it affected my life until I healed it. And to be honest with you, I healed it very recently, like recently, a week ago. Okay, so, and it's affected me, it's affected my entire life and relationships. So the reason why I'm sharing this is because I know, at least for a lot of you, or some of you, it'll help you to understand something, okay? So let me kind of go back a little bit. So first of all, I was raised in a Christian religion, and I really actually liked it a lot. I went myself. No one had to make me go. And Christian religions in general, it's kind of funny because the Bible is all about the spirit world, and yet if you're spiritual at all, they look at you like you're an outcast, which is like, had you read the Bible yet? You know, because you're missing something. So it very much, now here's some religions are much more open to people having spiritual gifts. It's in the Bible. It says you get one or more gifts. Each person does, and it just depends. For some reason, some people have one, some people have multiple. I've got a lot of these gifts that are in the Bible, okay? So I've always been extremely spiritual, but I basically went to the type of Christian churches that really frowned upon spirituality, which I thought was really weird. So, but then I got baptized in the Mormon tradition, and that was a spiritual opening for me. That was incredible. And now I never went to a Mormon temple at all. I'm not Mormon, never have been. But I found out years and years later when I started talking to Mormons, like, wow, that's exactly what I believe. That's a trip. Like, that's exactly the way I see things and my experiences. They're like, are you Mormon? I was like, nope. I did go 2 or 3 times when I was in the military airborne school. And the reason why I went and got baptized, because I hadn't never been baptized, and my friend Forrest Dart was his name. Man, that's been a long time. His father was a pastor, and he became a pastor. And we were in airborne school. We went through boot camp together. And he said, "Hey, Mike, this was the night before, a couple nights before our first jump in airborne school." And he goes, "Are you baptized?" And I was like, "No, why?" He goes, "Don't you know, we're going to do our first jump. Think maybe that's B." It's like, yeah, okay. So he convinced me to do it. And we had a choice between Catholic Church, Jewish temple, or Mormon, and that was the closest thing to Christianity to what we thought, because I don't consider Catholic to be close to my, the type of Christianity I had, and most people don't. Catholic's kind of off to the side doing their own thing. So Mormon really was much more in alignment, so I was like, okay, we'll go there. So we went once or twice, and then the third time I got baptized. And so that's that. So I don't know how I got down that path. Something to do with that. So my overall message is this. I'm trained in something called timeline therapy. I'm a certified master practitioner in timeline therapy. And here's the thing. It's all about past lives. In fact, when I went through the trainings, I was like, I don't know if I believe this stuff, because my such a solid background in Christianity. It was like, no, that's not. And again, it depends on the church that you type of Christianity you go to. And so this was basically like, you live once and that's it. But timeline therapy. So even though I'm certified in there, you can also heal stuff in this life, in your childhood. And I noticed it was really effective. And then I got a client who I said, it can take into past lives. Like, oh, I don't believe that. This person was a Christian. It was a client the year after I got my master practitioner certification. And what happened was they didn't expect it. I said, no, I don't believe in that. We have one life and that's it. And then you go to heaven and you go to hell. I was like, okay, whatever. And he's like, oh my God, I got a past life. And I was like, what? So I took him through the process. And I'm like, really? So he's, oh my God, it's right there. Oh, it's so clear. And So here's the thing with me. Now, I've had a couple clients since then also not believe in past lives, and then I really started looking into this. So I don't see past lives in that way. I get more of a feeling. So now let me go into my personal experience, okay? So with me, okay. Oh man, I'm almost about to cry right now. With me, whenever I saw or see videos, like there's a couple of videos on YouTube, these just little tiny babies that are maybe 10 months, 11, they can walk, so maybe 12 months old, maybe a year and a quarter, year and a half. And one of them is this little Asian baby that sees rain for the first time, and they let her out of the front door, and she walks out from underneath the, because their walkway has like a, an overhead thing, roof basically, and she walks out in the rain, and she's just like wow, and she's just so blown away, like, what is this? This is amazing, and she's just giggling and laughing, and I'm crying. I mean, heartfelt, just sobbing, and I'm not gonna cry. And there's another video of, it might be the same baby, Asian baby, that is seeing snow for the first time, and it's walking out and putting her footprints, and wow, like, what is this? And again, I'm crying, and I'm like, why do I always cry when I see these tiny little baby girl Asian babies? And so, God, I'm about to cry. Hold on. If you're about to cry, you want to stop and drink water. So I realize, okay, let me give you the second piece, and then I'll wrap this up. When I was a kid, about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, I had this dream. It was a good dream, over and over and over, and it was a dream of me, my wife, and my 2 little children. Then about, I think, 2 or 3 or 4, something around 5 years old. And we're standing at the end of the driveway, and we have a 2-story house, and so the driveway goes up and kind of curves and goes, curves around to the garage, and beautiful front lawn that wraps around the house. And it's just probably one of the clearest dreams that I've ever had. Okay, just very clear, very simple dream. We're just out there, we're happy, and I think we were probably getting our picture taken is what it was. And so it wasn't good, it wasn't bad. It was a good dream. It was just, and so as a child, I never really paid attention to a couple of obvious things. I just always thought I would be married and have 2 children by the time I was about 25 and 20 years old, and have a house. And it was just like automatic, like, oh well, it's my life. I thought that I didn't really quite. Okay, I'll get to it. So as I became an adult, I was like, I had the dream a couple times. I was like, wait a minute, we're Asian. We got dark hair, we got black hair, and our kids, my wife, and so I was like, what the hell? So it became very obvious that was a past life that I had. Okay? Here's the other thing. This is the thing that finally cleared. And I'm going to explain how this has affected my life and how it may affect, not this dream, but your past lives may be affecting you in this life. And they do. They absolutely do, beyond a shadow of a doubt. I always cry when I see cute little baby Asian girls. But it's not oh, they're so beautiful. It's like, God, I'm going to freaking cry. I'm not going to cry. It's like when someone dies. And so I became very aware. So I became aware of this recently, over the last couple months, of what it was like. Oh my God, like I must have had a little baby, a daughter die in a past life, and it's just emotionally devastating me in this life. I never wanted to bring a child into this world because I didn't want to go through that again. And I was, to some extent, fairly conscious that, like, I knew, like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not bringing a child. But I didn't understand why. And it wasn't until I put the picture together of the family, and every time I see a little baby girl, you know, these videos are joyful videos, and you think you would smile. Oh man, she's so happy! Wow! And I'm just like tears pouring down, and I'm like, why am I crying? Like my best friend just died. More than that, like my daughter died. So I just cleared this recently. Now, if you've been watching my videos, I've been like, man, I'm free. Okay, talking about how my solar plexus is opened up, my creativity. So here's how it's affected my relationships, and it's funny, I'm a dating relationship coach. I've had the brakes on for a long time. Didn't want to bring a child into this world. I still don't want to. But it's not so emotional as it was. It's not now. It's like now it's like I'm open to get married. I'm open to be in a relationship again, where I wasn't for a long time. And I realized, like, you know, but the whole thing is I wanted to get married. I wanted to get married. That's been my whole life. So I'm going to end the video with this thought. If you have had a consistent pattern of a challenge in your life, like you just can't find the right person, you just can't get in the relationship, or it could be like the right career, the right job, or it could be like you're hurting inside. It might be a past life, okay? Find someone who can help you to actually take you into your past and into your past lives, because it might be something from childhood. That may be true. It could be a trauma from then. But with timeline therapy, we can take you back there, and it is the most not only effective healing art, it's also the most emotionally easy, because the way we do it. I don't want to go into detail on that. It has helped people heal tremendously from lifelong traumas and things that have just horrified people where they can't live their lives. So I want to leave it at that. So I hope this story has impacted you in some way. Okay? God bless you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Remember, click subscribe if you haven't already. And make a comment. Let me know what videos you like and what you liked about it. It gives me an idea of where to go with my videos, okay? Because my channel has made a shift, and I'm very happy with finally coming to a, you know, this is where I'm going with it. So make some comments. Let me know what you like. Make a comment if you have a question about something. If you have a question like, hey, can you make a video about this, okay? About, you know, whatever is on your mind. Hey, God bless you guys. See you soon. Remember, click the like button, make a comment. See you soon. Bye.